Warning, this video is intended for audience who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online. Man, what an insane backstory for Spawn.
What an insane...
we got this week. I was not expecting what they were going to reveal.
To be fair,
week, you know?
It was like the preview of, oh my god, Spanner's parents show up in the next episode. It's like, why? Why the fuck are we introducing this? And the reveal of what's going on with it might be, honestly, this might be the darkest thing that this show has come up with. Like, this might be the darkest thing that has happened with Gotchard specifically. Like, we joked before about, like, the implications of, like, at the beginning, right? We joked about the implications of the professor just, like, mind-wiping, like, people afterwards, and then we kept making jokes about, like, yo, this is kind of fucked. Like, these people's memories are fucked up. And now we're actually seeing the, like, them use that as a plot point that I just didn't think that they would pay attention to or ever, like, address. And it's like, oh no, they're fully acknowledging that there are severe ramifications to this. This is actually a problem.
Right. Yeah, no, it is not looking good, you know, right? Look, Spawner has not been doing pretty well.
I forgot that he couldn't transform without the bad wheel card, and I forgot that it had been, like, taken from him when he fought against Dredd. And it's like, Professor Dredd,
right, look, remember, there's only one of every card.
Yeah, just like Blue Eyes.
Right? Ignoring the fact that Dredd has his own set
they're dark cards. They're bootlegs. They're the China.
And ignoring Gotchard's. I'm sorry, not Gotchard. Daybreak Gotchard's own.
Those are future cards. Those are Daybreak versions. He got those in the future.
Oh, those are cards old. Oh, yeah, those are cards that are not released yet, you know? Those are OCG exclusive cards, you know? You'll get them one day. When will we get them? I don't know, you know, right? Austin keeps talking about how good Inferno is gonna be when the cards comes out. Like, Austin, we don't know what. I don't know why you keep talking about how good Inferno is gonna be. We don't know what the metagame is gonna be
in 5 million years.
But he's really insisting on, like, it doesn't matter what metagame we're gonna be in. They're just gonna be good.
That's a certified Austin classic. Which Austin are we talking about?
You know, and I keep reminding you of Austin. D-Shifter stole legal. He is like, they just won't see it. I was like, oh, and I was like, okay, but you know, right? You're right. You just gotta hope that they don't open up D-Shifter against you every single game.
I mean, to be fair, that's technically true of almost every art type of every deck right now. Is hope they don't open Shifter.
But with Infernoid?
Yeah,
I mean, like, there are decks I can play across. Don't just like, oh, I'm just gonna. Alright, I'll make a weak, but not. I'll just make something stupid like Baron Pass, you know, right? But like, I don't think Infernoid as a deck to be like, okay, my opponent's D-Shifter. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass.
Yeah,
you know, right? Like, that's actual pass against D-Shifter, you know? Like, some deck would be like, I guess I'll make Baron and set, like, Imper, you know, right?
Do something.
Right, but with Inferno... Right, but when Inferno's like, I don't even know what Inferno does if you actually activate.
I mean, I'll tell you this.
I do. They're just gonna pass.
I guess they can banish from hand, too, can't they?
Right, but you gotta open up Inferno's in hand. You know, all the new Inferno stuff are milling from your deck now, right? That's what makes them so good.
Yeah, I don't know, Chain Lancia? Fuck. I don't know, man. I'm trying to think of things to help him out.
You're right, yeah. Austin's really big on this Inferno. It's gonna be good trade once that new wave of support. And I keep telling you that, Austin, Demon Shifter, it's still legal. I wouldn't bet on it just yet, you know.
Yeah.
Right. But I actually forgot that that Spawner didn't have the mad wheel. I did. Oh yeah, you're right. I completely forgot about that, you know, right? To be fair, a lot of stuff has been happening over the last 2 episodes. Over the last 2 or 3 episodes, you know, to the point where you actually forgot about that. You might actually forget about that, you know.
With everything going fucking apeshit.
Right, due to the writers frantically in the background attempting to rewrite the show to make it because they realize that kids don't like happy shows.
Oh, it's not even.
Anymore.
I wouldn't even say that. I don't even think it's the fucking They're certainly. I don't know about. I mean, they're rewriting it for a number of reasons. As we see certain things happen in this episode, fucking episode 20 of Gotchard.
Yeah, hey, it's episode 20 of Gotchard. Smiling Angel, ridiculous joke. Man, what an episode.
Yeah, I mean, it is. He's like, this is not a funny prank, man.
Is that a joke? It's not a bit, right? For Atropos, it is still a bit, She still has to wear that outfit when she goes.
She's literally the only. I mean, also. I mean, I guess Atropos. I mean,
the fact that the sisters' roles in this shows are dedicated to doing off-screen capturing now is hilarious, right? Not even our main cast, right? Not even Renge and stuff. They're not even doing. They're just actively being homeless.
Yeah,
now,
I know. We never.
They're just going to the Starbucks every morning.
To be fair, they never explained right? What. Again, this goes back to like, what is the situation for them at like, what is their, like, non-alchemy based, like, living situation? Like, were they going to school somewhere else? Are these full-ass adults that, like, don't, like, have jobs? I mean, I think, Renge has a job or something.
I mean, she got a job, right? Because her entire bill is like, I really need money. Right? Like, that's why she's like, that's why, like, she was always like, man, does this store have a deal today? What's the special?
Yeah, but
hey, do you have any day-old bagels?
Yeah, but like,
sale?
where were
I'll buy those.
Were they? Like, what was their living? Like, there's not like a fucking dormitory at least established in this. But yeah.
Right, but yeah. I think it's real funny how our dark sisters are just doing off-screen adventures now, right?
Also, that being said, speaking of the Abyssala sisters, Gary, we gotta talk with, like, Kamen Rider needs to have like a sit-down talk with what they're doing with Atropos. Like, they and Gary, this is wildly uncomfortable.
Oh, what do you mean? Look, he gave her a shirt, right? He had it custom made for her, That
doesn't mean that he needs to touch her. That doesn't mean he doesn't need to touch her like that. That's a child, sir. That's a child.
Oh, he's just saying what she did a good job, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he did, but it's still a complete, like, it bothers me. It bothers me so much more than I thought it would.
I also still don't understand why they're still wearing the fucking school. It's also really inconsistent now, right? Right, because they keep going in and out of the fucking stupid outfits. I was like, to the point where I was like, wait, why are you guys even wearing this? Are you guys wearing your normal outfits? Or are you guys wearing like there's actively like you guys already took over or infiltrated into the school system, right? Right? I don't think they really care anymore if you're wearing your
also,
school
it's
outfit.
not even that you're, like, you've completely taken over the whole. I mean, we don't. The greater alchemist world just seems so underdeveloped, I guess. It's similar, like, it's less developed as a concept than, like, Sword of Logos was, right? Sword of Logos, 2 big bases, 1 on each pole, whatever, and it's a secret clandestine swordsman society, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
The fact that there's all this, like, this stuff going on at the academy, there's, like, inspectors that came in to investigate them. So there is supposed to be some kind of governing, because investigators aren't usually, the ones that go out to the field aren't usually the ones giving the orders. Usually somebody sends so there is some kind of governing body that regulates the alchemist. And then there's also Spanner's like mechanic instructor who's
from a
who's
different
no,
school,
who's part of the like the remote campus, right? That's just on weapons development,
right?
Which, sure, okay, but she's still operating completely in like unaffected by the takeover that Garion did, and I don't like what are the greater effects even available to them by being alchemists? We've understood that, like, Renge said, like, oh, I wanted to make money. How? How are you going to make money? Were you going to turn lead into gold? I don't understand. Like, it seems like they have pretty strict rules on some of this shit. So far, all you guys have done is collect fucking goddamn Pokemon cards.
Yeah, the greater alchemist, the headmaster, right? They was, hey, go click the cards. That's our number one priority. Once again, look, I still don't understand why we're clicking the cards again, right? I understand to stop the bad guy, but is it really just to stop the bad guy from getting it right? Like, what are the precautions? Like, are they like, wait, is it because they're just to stop them from building an army of amalgams? Right?
Yeah, I mean, whatever the dark door is, I mean, it's just. And also, with the
like this is not like a Ghost. Wait, hold on. Well, Ghost didn't technically have you have to click on it, right? Ghost was more like was more of his own personal stuff. Like what is the like what happens if they all collect like collecting all the Dragon Ball? Is this like a Dragon Ball? Are we?
I think it's. Right now? It like, seems like what they're making it out to be is a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Zeal situation where it's you get all 101 chemis and you open the door of darkness or whatever.
All right, you gotta, right, you gotta get the memories and everything.
We just gotta collect all the 100 numbers, and then I get to open up the door of fate or whatever the fuck, and
Right, but yeah. I don't understand why at this point what the Kenny's point in that. Right, or like the cards in the point of the show, right? It feels like at this point they're kind of just abandoning like the whole monster of the week. Hey, what Pokemon are we gonna?
I mean, it's just happening on
what Pokemon are we gonna encounter this? What are? Hey, look, we're still in Kanto. We've only seen like 10 Pokemon so far. Professor Oak said there's 150. You know, right? Hey, who are we gonna see?
Well,
next,
it's also it's weird because the chemis now only serve a purpose as a monster of the week that is brought in with only, I mean, they obviously, with the way that like Garion does it with his like gold chemis or amalgams, right? Because all it just like before it was like, oh, this person like gets affected or corrupted or blah blah. Now he's just making little like clay doll like cum men. Just like turn into monsters that are there to fulfill some particular role to antagonize like the protagonists to like interrupt them, but like the protagonists at this point still haven't even, as far as we can tell, collected a single chemi on their own since the school disbanded.
Oh no! Ever since the guy kicked out the school, they just stopped.
The only chemis that they've gotten have been the ones that Garion has indirectly given them after they beat like the amalgam that he sends out. He is actually giving them. He is actually giving them the chemis by sending them out and having them fight them.
It's like what's one of these fucking traffic trading cards is anymore. All right, hey, what are the legends, man? What are the legends card gonna show up and be relevant?
Oh yeah, hey, don't forget that Gotchard still has that fucking X Gotch caliber. Did all you kids buy it? No, don't worry, we don't remember it either.
All right. Yeah, then so it's like, hey, look, it's the Angel Chemi this week. Hey, that thing is T-posing. I fucking love that they made the fucking little human thing. T-posing.
Also,
right?
it is great. I personally, I also think it's my it is my favorite amalgam design so far. Like, despite it being
oh no, this thing looks really great.
Yeah. It's real fucked up. Like, it's good. Like, of all the, because we also like realized early on like the pattern of the amalgams is like having like their amalgam arms, and then there's like an added on like whatever like chemi part like arms. This the incorporation of like the wing, like the wings of the angel, and then like the fucking like crucified like, well, the doing the T-pose, like it's pretty fucking like great design wise, and it's not like, you know, like the fucking Cerberus one with its fucking three dog heads upside down, like just slapped onto the fucking head of a fucking metal man. But yeah, apparently Garyon has some whatever has some.
Oh yeah, man! This guy has so much planned. He forgot about his.
He forgot about his.
This guy
it's like in Bleach with the Fullbring arc where the dude fucking had the other guy. There were the two dudes made their plan, and then he went, okay, cool. Now erase my memory so that I can go in and infiltrate to trick Ichigo. If I gaslight myself, I'll gaslight him.
Right. Right, yeah, hey, what's this flashback?
Yeah, ooh, who tragically died?
Who was this young child in this room? You know, hey, it's amazing how a classroom still looks the same after 10 years, you know? Right?
It's incredibly, well, you know, it's very easy when you have control over all material things and the form and shape that they take, and also people's minds, right? They also can just fucking scramble people's brains. So, fuck it. You know, we can do whatever we want. We could destroy this whole fucking building, kill all the people in it, rebuild the building, and then wipe the minds of any loved ones that ever had them, and no one would ever know that person existed. Speaking of remembering if a person existed, though,
Man, real quick, I want to talk about, there's like once again, there's a really obscure bit that happens in the next scene with Ichigo.
Oh yeah. That's right? That's what I'm starting to talk about.
Right?
Yeah.
Where they were talking about, hey, where's your mom? What she's up? Oh yeah, she's at her high school reunion for her club, right? And they say the Yo-Yo Club. Right? What a fucking obscure callback. This is not a Kamen Rider callback, obviously, right? This is more like an actress callback, right? Because Ichigo's mother was like the star of movies in like the 90s, I believe, right? About delinquent schoolgirls, right?
I see.
Whose weapons were yo-yos. What a fucking crazy, what a random ass callback to include in this show. I mean, it's cute, right? But for like, if no one knows this about her actress, right?
Yeah.
Right? No one's gonna understand this, right? It's crazy.
I mean, isn't the real reason that she's gone is because she's got, like, legal trouble now? Isn't she, like, in some... What was it that you were telling?
No, it was her husband.
Her husband is?
Yeah, it was her husband. I know she filed for divorce, like, immediately right afterwards, so, right.
Because we were joking that, like, it was going to take her, like, that was probably going to take her out of the show because, like, if she got caught up in that shit. And that's what I'm just imagining is what the fuck happened.
Oh yeah, no. I just that's also the reason why she's out of this episode too. And she probably has to deal with court order mandate appearance, you know, right? About this, right? Yeah, but yeah, what a fucking random ass callback. You know that.
Also, were yo-yos used by were yo-yos? Oh, what the fuck? Okay, were yo-yos used by delinquents that much? Were they? What was the yo-yo?
No, it was all from Sukeban Deka. That was the whole point of that franchise. You know, they make it look cool.
Oh,
you know?
Okay. It was just about making yo-yos the hip thing, pushing the yo-yo propaganda.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that was the whole point. Hold on, let's see. I'm just gonna post this. Yeah, but hey, but fortunately, everyone knows where Ichinose lives. Right, or at least where the family restaurant is, and it occurred to me that this is the first time these two characters are ever interacting, and nobody knows.
No, it's not just the first time these two characters are interacting. It's the first time this character is interacting with the entire rest of the cast. None of these other characters have met her. None of these other characters have talked to this woman. It's just been her and Spanner walking up and being like, hey, Mommy, my toy broke again. Can you fix my toy? I got beat up by a girl. She mean. She kicked me. She took my sword. She broke it. She threw dirt in my eye. And she kicked me again. Then she turned into a Kamen Rider. I want to be a Kamen Rider. Ichinose sucks. I don't want him to be a Kamen Rider anymore. Make me my own belt, Ma, please.
Yeah. Look, yeah, she's talking about how, like, yeah, hey, man, Spotter has
yeah,
not
Spotter's
been
getting his ass absolutely beaten over and over again. Yeah. It seems like it was, hey, the entire concept of a common senshi, we tried it, we went with it for a bit, the data's in, it's not working, it's not better than being a Kamen Rider.
Yeah, he might have a cool design, you know,
yeah,
but it turns out, it turns out the only person to defeat a rider.
I thought that my experiment would be cool. It turns out that it's wrong. So I'm going to.
Okay, good. And now I can post this thread. I hope this was the thread you're talking about.
Oh no, this is not. I thought this was. What? Okay. Oh.
Someone has actively gone up to this episode. Someone has actively tracked all Spotter's fights.
Yeah.
It is real bad. You know, we've been joking about how Spotter has been taking nothing but L's this entire show, but I did not realize it was this bad.
I mean,
you know,
wait,
right?
no, okay, hold on. This is. What? Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. We're not talking about the flashback. Yeah. But. Oh, they're taking it away because of the assist? I mean, boy, yeah, this is a Patrick giving the voice when it boy, I don't think I can make a better fucking meme than this. This is pretty fucking good. This is really fucking great.
This is like insane. It's such an insane, crazy.
This is such a great shit post, though. Honestly, it's really This is so good. Oh my god. The no Patrick, a healthy opponent retreating doesn't count either. Holy shit.
Yeah, no, like, yeah. It's like this post just puts in respect to how bad Spotter is actively. Right? When you were to ask me how many times Spotter has won up until this episode, I would have given the benefit and said like 3. You know? Right?
Yeah, I mean, when you break it down like this, he hasn't really. Yeah, I mean, yeah. When someone walks away, yeah, it's really, man. And we've spent 20. The thing is, we've spent 20 episodes. Wait, when did Dread appear? Episode 15, 14?
Dread appeared way earlier, right? That was like his whole point, right?
Was it? Yeah, I guess it was. It must have been like 13, because it was before he got the X cards. 10? No.
Yeah. So.
Hold on.
Episode 12, right, was Dread's first appearance, right?
So 12, right? We had 12 episodes of it's also funny because you'd think that there'd have been more time showing him.
Oh, wait.
What? I was saying, you'd think they'd have spent more time having him be show up, literally, well, or metaphorically, I guess, show up Gotchard and outdo him at catching chemis or beating them, but he really just shows up, interrupts Hotaro doing anything, and then just does his own thing, and then just doesn't really help in the kind of just leaves.
Man, look, he bought a premium. He bought some premium weapons, you know, right? He's like, I'm just gonna head to this recommended level now, you know, right? It says recommended level 20. Now, look, I got the sword. I'm level 15. I think the sword will carry. I'm like level 12 or something.
Yeah.
You know,
he tried doing the I'm level 999 isekai protagonist, but I only use starter weapons. It's like, well, you're still gonna lose with starter weapons.
Right, it's real bad, right? The fact that Dread has more wins than him, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But in fact, that all of his, a majority of his stuff were also to Dread too, which doesn't help, which makes it way more funnier too, right?
Yeah. Holy shit! I got to the.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I got to the fucking. I got to the actual basketball player comparison. It's. Oh god. Oh boy, that's bad. Man, wow. Whoever made this is a goddamn. Is
Man, I'll never forget Reddit for taking away fucking Reddit Gold. This is like one of the best fucking thread I've ever fucking seen.
This is amazing.
Right.
The second to last one where it's same shit, different dread. Oh my god, that's great.
Yeah, but yeah, look, Kyoka's talking about, man, look, Spada has him rough, right? It has not been good for him, like, throughout this entire show, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, look, he's training at the abandoned racetrack.
Yeah, I guess. He's training at the abandoned racetrack, swinging his cool sword. He's so cool. I'm practicing the blade. If I just keep training with this sword, I'll get stronger. I can work out all my frustrations. I'm totally not feeling insufficient and emasculated constantly by my compatriots. And then, luckily, his parents returned from that farm up north that they were hanging out at. This is the wildest fucking revelation. The fact that... So... When this was previewed last episode, I was like, why the fuck are we bringing up Spawner's like parents all of a sudden? That's so fucking weird and random. And the fact,
right? And no one else is on our parents.
And then when they bring up, it's like we've already made fucking Renee's dad a fucking whole war or like escaped criminal, technically by mind wiping people, and fucking Ichinose mom runs the restaurant. She's a mom character,
Yeah, but she's not even a real character. She's like a support. She's an actual supporting character in the show, right? Right? She's like an actual civilian that's not involved in any of this stuff.
But then, like, I truly, when the Angel amalgam came up, I didn't pick up on this until until Kyoka, the engineer, the mechanic, starts talking about Spawner and being like, 10 years ago, and I went, 10 years ago, like that thing that they said 10 years ago, oh shit, they're about to bring back this boy's dead parents. But he said, when Spawner responded with, oh my god, you guys finished that mission, that super secret mission you were doing? I went, oh honey, oh kiddo, no, they lied to you. They lied to you. This was some of the most fucking fucked up shit to just trick this boy into thinking that his parents were. Why would
Yeah. Also, this reveal happened so much sooner than I was expecting. Like this, you're gonna hold this reveal off until the end of this episode, right? But they revealed this actually so early on within the show, right? Which is or within the episode, right? Right? It is also crazy, right? Yeah, like could have had this entire emotional bit, of actively breaking down his character, but oh no, and we didn't immediately go rage saying that, hey, your parents are dead, and then man, Spawner gets the ever-loving shit.
He is okay. So I thought that when Gotchard got when Dread was just specifically Sabimaru Dread was just ground pounding the shit out of Gotchard, punching him in the face over and over again. That was the most brutal thing that happened. An untransformed Spawner getting his head slammed against a goddamn railing multiple times was a thing that I went, Jesus Christ, this is for children. Holy shit. I felt bad for the actor. That was so fucking intense. I was like, I hope they didn't slip up and let go one time and fuck up and drop his face on there. But yeah, apparently his parents were brought back to life, but not with the memory of their death, which, sure, whatever. I mean, with this shit, they could have fucking erased the memory of dying and just thrown them out into the world and said, "Go see your son" or some shit.
Just load. You need to load a specific save state. You know that's it, right? Just load that specific save state of before that point. You know, and hell yeah, that Spotter can't get over the fact that his parents have been dead for 10 years and that he's been thinking that they've been alive for 10 years.
Yeah, which is reasonable because holy fucking shit. Yeah, that's not normal, guy. Like, that's not what you like, God, it's rough to watch. He just gets fucking blown away.
And it's not good for him at any point, right? Yeah. Oh wait, this is not a racetrack. This is actually the side. Okay, I thought this was a racetrack.
Is it not? I thought it was a horse track.
Nope. You can see the ocean, the bridge, but when Rine and Ichinose come.
Oh yeah.
The bridge like the like a.
Oh, so this is like a maybe it's like a boat view, like a let's see. What is this?
What the fuck is this?
There's bleachers there. This must be like a water sports like stadium or like seating.
A performing area? This area is so
like I mean, unless they're doing fucking Waterworld shows here, I think it must be like for boat races or something.
Oh man, this looks like it's connecting to the actual ocean.
I think it might just be opening up to like the Tokyo Bay, probably. Yeah, because you can see the other side. Yeah. There's a shot for a second when his parents get frozen because they're, zombies that are at the beck and call of the angel that revived them. But man, he throws him. Okay, this again goes to like how bad Valvrad keeps losing. Spawner gets thrown down the stairs, and again, I'm like, God, I hate that I'm making this comparison. Like, when fucking Sononi like just fell down the stairs in those last few episodes of Dawn Brothers, that looks like it hurt. That looks like real.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure a stunt double probably was the one that went down, but it still does not look like
right. Just do it. Just do a bunch of camera cuts. Right. Yeah, just do a bunch of frantic camera cuts, then just have to, just start moving real slowly, right? Yeah.
But yeah.
But hey, look, Greyhound's here, he's like, hell yeah, hey, I remember this bit, I forgot I did this, look, man, this is like when you're cleaning your old room, and you find a game that you haven't played in 10 years, and you load it up, like, oh, I saw my save file on here, right?
Yeah.
Hey, what's this about? He remembered this, it's like, oh yeah. Yeah, hell yeah! I forgot I killed your parents 10 years ago. Man. Well, what a crazy story. Right.
It's really fucking. It's just the ultimate like payback or payoff for this fucking insane thing that we've been like we've been talking about and going. This is in practice pretty fucked up, and then it's just like, oh.
Yeah, no, it's this is such an intense sequence, right? But don't worry, Ichinose, no, he decides to head in there, headstrong, right into a wall, a literal wall, I thought I'm not gonna laugh, that was real fucking funny. He just fucking goes at fucking max speed. There's a great help to bring him a fucking wall from the
look,
too, right?
the fact of the matter is, It has also been, it's been 20 episodes. Going back to the Valvrad win-loss record. Another thing to keep in mind, in terms of records, Hotaru still hasn't learned how to use alchemy, right? He has never once done alchemy of his own, other than making the door appear to go to the classroom. He has never once, like we saw it in the when he was introduced in the Geats movie, he had pretty good control of it. We have never seen him use or know how to, or anything that would imply that he knows how to use alchemy. So for him, he's God damn it, he's using the fucking magic that I still don't know how to use. He fucking made a wall. He has no idea how to counter alchemy other than punch hard and fly fast and use cards. That's it. The minute you do anything remotely alchemic to this alchemy, this character that is claiming to want to become a super alchemist, that immediately just...
What do you look like? He can talk with his cards,
Yeah, cool. That's not alchemy, though. That's not alchemy. That's anthropomorphism.
Yeah, right, like,
that's anthropomorphism. That's different. That's a different thing, Austin. That's how furries are made.
Look, his cards are his friends.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Right?
So he and Jaden Yuki can go and have fun and get their game on. Gotcha. Ooh, gotcha. Me and Jaden Yuki, our buddies are right there. They're my cards are my friends.
Man.
That's great, buddy.
Man, what are the chances that they could get Ken in
look,
this show,
it's we got Flo, all right, to do an opening. We got we can get more. We can get by the end of this series, if we don't have 15 people collaborating to try and make this opening good, they've done a disservice.
Right.
But yeah, once Spawner is then hit with the repressed memory being broken through, and he gets to witness his parents die by the same person again. And we don't actually show it. I guess we just have him chained down like fucking Ace in the fucking Geats opening.
Callback. Is he actually Geats? Oh man.
And then they just get fucking Thanos dusted. And we find out that Spawner has some affinity specifically for Mad Wheel that specifically causes dark flames to come up from... Not really explained what those are, why they're specific to him, what it has to do with alchemy. It's just some weird power that only he has.
Isn't it just his malice, right? Right? It's just like the malice. That was like the
right,
whole point
but there's...
of the amalgam.
But when we see it in the... When we see it in the flashback when he's talking to Kyoka, right? It's not just the black flames. Spikes of metal shoot out from the walls. Like, he is doing some kind of, like, forbidden dark magic that we've never had brought up before. We've never... that's not true. We did imply that there are forbidden alchemy arts in, with the one inspector that, like, I guess did something to incorporate chemies into her body. But, like... It's very strange, like, what this is supposed to be. But hey, we get the rare two amalgams in one episode. Oh my god, Valvered has turned into...
Look, it's the Mad Wheeler amalgam.
He's truly turned into not a Kamen Rider. He is now just Chaser. He is just fucking... He's out here. He's not a Kamen Rider. He's less than that.
Hey, look.
The mask is off.
Look. They realize how good it was in Drive. They're doing it again. You know, right? Right. Oh, let's see. Is there anything relevant this year in relationship to Drive? No, right?
Wait, what?
Hold on. 10 year anniversary of Kamen Rider Drive.
There we go.
Well,
maybe that's what he is. We could...
Drive was from 2014 to 2015.
I guess I would say that... I would say it's usually of the anniversaries of the show ending. So it's not quite right.
Yeah. Right, yeah. Right, because Drive aired from October 5th, 2014 to September 27th, 2015. So I guess they wouldn't count it, right, then at this point. I guess.
Yeah,
Damn,
they were close.
Oh man. They could have waited. They should have just waited on this for another year, right? And then they could have done all the cool crossover, Hey, look, it's amalgam form. Hey, I like that the hand is holding
the mask. It rips the mask off to do that.
Yeah,
but at the same time, I hate watching it flop around as a just lame third arm.
Yeah, it's just chilling, you know. It really just put that arm there. They did. Look, the actor only has 2 arms here. They didn't know what to do with the third arm.
I mean, this goes back to the whole problem that they have with like the fucking amalgam general design, right? Is that they.
You have to do. You need to do the non actor has to be doing something unique.
Yeah.
Right. You know. Right. And this is the best that they got. Right. Like, look. He's holding the mask of his sorrows. You know.
Yeah.
Right?
He's ripped it.
Look at his hideous machine face.
He is.
You know.
He's unmasked now. He's unloading full power.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Garrett is loving the shit. I was like, oh, good. Oh man, I was not expecting this. You know. And hey, he takes this really good. He's like, man. I would say, well, going to the fact that, hey, look, so I don't know how the fuck the power scaling, right, in the alchemy world is, but man, Garrett's like, nah, man, that's the best you got. You know, he doesn't even dodge. He just takes this punch. He just deflects this punch.
Yeah.
You know, right?
And it's, I mean, this isn't fully I would say this isn't fully a, like, I don't know that this is a completely valid complaint to make. It's just, why? Why do you, what powers do you have? Why does gold give you super strength?
I mean, hasn't gold always been like a common thing in alchemy?
Yeah, it is. But I'm just saying, like, it's just not the. It's not the fucking, like, it's not like he has gold armor or gold weapons, right? He just...
Oh, okay, we don't know that, you know? All he has is this cool gold Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, his all-gold Rubik's Cube, yes.
Man, look, every time he turns it, he completes it, you know, right? That's how good he is.
He's always right all the time.
He's a master. Right? We haven't even know what cool stuff Garrett can do. All we've seen him so far do is put dolls into vats of tubs of water and create amalgams and play with cubes and play with Rubik's Cube,
and uncomfortably touch a small girl. We can't let that go. It's very uncomfortable. It makes me feel bad. It makes me want to burn the show to the ground.
Right, but yeah, look, they decide to not take him to a hospital to get because they
just let him walk away, even though they drove up to him, and Spanner has shown no sign of having a vehicle of his own.
Oh, that's right. He has been taking public transportation to get everywhere, you know.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, look, it's over. Look, he realizes his past. He's like, he has awakened. He realizes, oh, that name is dead.
Yeah.
I have no one Respada. Don't call me that.
Was that a borrowed name? Did you get that after you became this? Because I don't. Why is Spanner the fucking thing?
Right, and I guess Rene and Iter just lets him walk off. You know, they don't, right? Like, did they at least try to follow him, like from behind? You know, they just, you know, like a normal person would do. He is
quote unquote our friend. And we just let him walk off bleeding and broken. Like, he is both physically and emotionally broken at this point. And we just let him go off. That is honestly just irresponsible for the general public. He walked off with a weapon, a full blade, and a magical trading card that gives him superpowers and to turn into a monster. And we just let him walk off into the sunset, probably to go postal on some poor school child that he's mad at for having parents that are still alive.
Yeah. So and finally we learned his big backstory. You know, right? Hey, look, he witnessed the death of his parents, and look, and I guess, all right, he learned from Kyoka that about his backstory. You know, I was like, oh yeah, hey, yeah, man, yeah. Yep, yeah. Last day of your life. Oh yeah, it's been a while. It was really bad, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you saw your parents die.
Then you start. Then this weird dark
you
flame started coming out of your.
You probably unlocked. Did you unlock the Mangekyo that
I mean,
day?
he seems to have
right?
the Amaterasu locked down.
Right. Right. Yeah. Look, she reveals everything. You're like, yeah. Hey, by the way, yeah. Hey, hey, look, I did the responsible thing as an adult. Instead of helping you cope and move on, right? With the loss of your parents, I just took your memories away.
I could have let
you. For me, that's less.
I could have taken you to like a therapist, gotten you like grief counseling. Honestly, the school should have provided. Why is she, okay? Fuck. This goes back to the whole issue of what the fuck is this alchemist society? Why is she the lone person that's doing this? Did she tell anybody? I would think that they knew, right? That this child forget the child. 2 people were murdered in that classroom.
Right. Also, his parents are relevant people.
2 of his
she says that
established alchemists were murdered on the school campus in the classroom. Surely, unless this is a fucking Naruto situation, and we'll never tell him that he's got the 9-tailed fox demon in him.
Or that his dad was the
Hokage, and that he also gave me strict instructions to take care of him. We're all just gonna pretend that he doesn't exist. We'll give him stale milk and leave him to his own. It doesn't matter. The boy's an infant. He can fend for himself. What the fuck?
What a it's right. I know this alchemy society is fucking crazy.
Like, this woman just I understand that Kyoka is like an established engineer, like mechanic for like the academy or for the alchemy society, whatever. But she's just a person that happened to be there when his parents were murdered and was there, and then she just took the boy home and that's super. And then she mind wiped him.
Was there any reports? Like, did she fill out any paperwork?
I don't think she doesn't have to because she could just mind wipe people, right? She just mind wiped. I mean, she mind wiped Spawner to think that his parents were off on a mission, and I'm assuming that there was that they told him to come live with her, which is so fucking creepy when you think about it out of context. It's like, oh my god.
Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? It worked fine for Shinji, right? It was fine. Look, would it feel better if there was a penguin with them as well, to make sure, right? And then you have the penguin watching the both of them to make sure nothing
she just took a boy. He was just a boy, and she just raised him because she felt like she was. There were no qualifications. Were there wellness checks? Right? She didn't do this through like a adoption service or anything. Did she rewrite something in his parents' fucking will to make it seem like she was the benefactor?
Oh man, did she? Hold on. What if it wasn't adoption and she just rewritten the mind of the adoption?
Right.
Center,
I mean, I did.
Right?
All she had to, or she just had to rewrite Spotter's mind so that if anybody asked, she's like, oh yeah, that's my aunt Kyoka. I live with her now because my parents are on a special mission. And they just go, okay, I guess that kid, normally when there's a stranger danger at a school and someone just takes a child, they go, do you know this person? Is this
Hey, they make you fill out a form and they check your ID, right? Because I had to go pick up my brother from school a few times. For the first time, they always like, "Hey, can we see your ID?" I was sure. Okay,
What's the secret password?
That's actually smart. I'm not offended by this request. I felt this is perfectly responsible and respectable to ask a person if they're saying that, "Hey, I'm here to pick up this child from this school." Right? But But is she in this for the money? Hey, is she getting?
Well, god, is she getting fucking paid by the Alchemist Academy to take care of all their lost little lambs?
Right, but like I said, and then I guess we're just gonna ignore him fucking shooting out black flames for the next 10 years. Like, does she continue investigating this? Right? There's like so much stuff that is going on, right? I mean, you think about it, it's like, wait a minute, this just raises up way more questions now all of a sudden, right? Are they just like actively gonna ignore the fact that hey, right? Like, going back to paperwork. I mean, like, did she not write? Like, hey, did you, besides from Gary killing 2 alchemist teacher, did you notice anything else strange happening? Right? Not. I mean, okay. Oh, you wrote down a little girl. All right. That's really weird. We'll note that down.
I've got to believe that the alchemists are like that. The reason why Garion and all of the other alchemists are doing this is because they tried to enforce the slightest modicum of of rules and regulations that they had to follow, and he went, absolutely not. I won't stand for it. I'm a god amongst ants. I won't fucking bend to their laws. Oh, also, I just realized that with Garion, and also knowing what we know about the movie, the only none of the alchemists that we've actually met, none of the adult alchemists, none of the established teachers or officers or whatever, none of them have been good people. None of them have been good. Even with Rene's dad, he still mind-wiped a child just 'cause, right? Like, they're all mind-wiping people left and right.
I guess it's just easier that way than filling out. Once I go back to no one in this, I guess he just doesn't like filling out paper. They're like, this is a lie.
Yeah.
Fuck you for fucking. Look, I already wrote down my name. I wrote down the date. I wrote down the address.
Oh, they've got to start mementoing themselves.
Right? Like, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, hell yeah, Spawner does not like this.
He doesn't. Being gaslit
has been a lie.
Being gaslit is not good. And once again, another season full of gaslighting.
Yeah. But look, Spawner is embracing his dark power. Look. He likes this darkness. He likes.
It gives him strength.
Look, hey, some would say the black suit makes him better. Right? He can walk the street with confidence now. Right? Do all his cool dance moves.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah. Hey, look, the Angels here. Look, Rene and Ichino
show up to fight it. It's, hey, it goes about as well as you'd think. It's one of these things where I don't really get why they're still having this much difficulty when they've proven that, there's 2 of them, and they have, in Gotchard's case, he's in his actual super form, right? And
right, like the only reason why they lost time was they're distracted, right? They got a surprise mini boss interrupting them, and but I feel like at this point, hey, look, man, this should be easy for them, right?
Instead, they have to struggle a bit and get blasted, and then Spawner shows up and decides to just hit him with a goddamn car, essentially. Punches him with wheel.
Full force,
Wheel to the head will kill people, it turns out.
Yeah, and that's this week's episode. Hey, what an insanely good episode because of everything that's revealed in it. I was not expecting this reveal that was going to happen, honestly.
Yeah.
Right.
Here's the to be about to be completed meme. But here's what it's. You'll get what it's where I'm going with it. Enough.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's this week's episode. All right. Hey, good episode. Like I said. All right. Anything else you want to say before we sign off?
Start writing stuff down on your body before you go to sleep so that people can't steal your brain.
All right, that's it. All right. Okay, thanks, bye. So, recently, I got back to eating cereal in the morning.
Okay.
right?
Any particular
Yeah,
cereal?
My parents. So for some reason, my house had like a bunch of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I don't know where these came from, right? You know, I don't know if my parents bought this, my brother bought this, right? But there was just like a bag of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I was like, oh, I guess I'll eat these Cinnamon Toast Crunch, right? You know, right? And so usually I haven't ate cereal in a long time, in a bit, you know, right? Like, look, I don't need morning breakfast anymore.
Yeah.
You know, right? But look, right. Like if I want to go something, I'll stop by a 7-Eleven or a McDonald's or something, you know, and I'll get like a biscuit,
something quick,
and be on my day, you know. But hey, for the audience who don't know, for like the last 2 weeks, I recovered, right? But like I injured myself like 2 weeks ago, randomly, so I was just stuck at home all day.
Oh yeah, I guess you just
right, and of course. And of course, when you're injured, you know, you can't go anywhere, you know.
Well, specifically,
injured, right?
you injured your
like,
foot, so you couldn't do shit, not even drive.
Yeah, I couldn't even drive. I mean, I could have attempted to drive, but
you shouldn't.
That would have been really bad, shouldn't. You know, right? Yeah, I definitely, you know, right? Look, it got real bad. I had to call Eric, like, hey, can you get me some food, by the way? I could really go for something, right? You know, right? But so for like the last 2 weeks, I started eating cereal, so my foot has fully recovered now.
Did you figure out what the fuck that was?
No, it was like, I think I told you that how I just woke up a Saturday morning and my foot just.
Do you think that
hurting,
the cereal healed you?
Right? No, because that's the thing. I didn't start eating the cereal until after my foot got hurt and I was stuck inside my house.
Right, but do you think it's what fixed? Do you think the cereal is what fixed it?
Oh, it's what fixed it. You know, I got my daily vitamin D and
I don't know that Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I don't know
sugar.
that Cinnamon Toast Crunch has vitamin D in it, but.
Oh no, they do. It's actually advertised
Jesus
on the
Christ,
box now. That's the only reason I know that.
It's not. They're not just saying it's vitamin D if you also drink this or eat this with milk.
No, it's actually. Let's see. It's actually advertised on the box now, or at least the box that's in my house. Let me see if I can find a modern Cinnamon Toast Crunch box. Is this? Oh, here it is. Oh, I found it. Oh, this is the exact box. Hold on. No, let me. It's family size too. Hold on. Oh, I can buy this on eBay. I can buy this on eBay for $13.
Wait, how?
4 people have bought it for $13.
How big of a box?
18 ounces.
Okay, that.
Who the fuck is buying cereal on eBay?
That is weird. Okay, also, I'm sorry. They're buying it on eBay. That's weird as shit. That is weird. I thought you were gonna say Amazon.
I'm gonna post
That's strange.
Oh wait, this is
what the fuck?
This is insane. The fact that 4 people have bought this is more crazy. You know, right? Oh, there's $13. It's like twice. This is like. Well, let's see. What a box of cereal is like? What, $4? Right?
Depending on the size. I mean, the family size one would probably be like 10. If it's like a big box, it could be.
I mean,
could be like $10.
I guess. Right, but yeah. Okay, man. Okay. I'll talk about buying cereal, which I think is insane. I don't know who the fuck will go on eBay and to buy.
Yeah.
cereal,
I mean, eBay is not my.
That's a conversation. Yeah. That's a conversation for another story.
Sure.
You know, right? Yeah, right. But yeah. So I started eating cereal again. So after my bones recover, right, I don't have to eat cereal anymore. Right? I was like, because now I can actively drive and go places now. You know, so right. But I was like, man. But now I'm just actively eating cereal every day again.
Yeah, you've got the hunger now. You've gotten a taste for it.
Yeah. You know, I look. Hey, look. Was it last Friday? Hey, look. I cut up a banana and I added it to my cereal.
Oh,
you know, right? I have not done that in a long time, man. I don't remember the last time I cut up a banana and put it in my cereal. Right?
I'll be honest. I don't think I've ever done that.
Oh, really? You never ate cereal with banana?
I'm a pretty basic guy with my cereal. I like my Honey Nut Cheerios, and I'll be honest. I'm not a milk person. I don't put the milk in the bowl. I just eat dry cereal.
You just eat it. You just eat it with nothing.
I just eat it.
Man, that's way more crazy.
I just sit there. You know.
Look, what do you mean? You gotta get, you need the milk.
Look. When you're a child of divorce, you make certain choices in life about what you do and don't need to worry about. And I made a choice at one point and went, I don't want I don't like my cereal with milk, and I wish that my parents were back together. Just sit there at the table in that quiet sadness.